Essentially, BabaStreams has made a response video to my video, or more overall the commentary YouTubers that talked about them, and I watched that response at about midnight because I had nothing else to do and I could not fall asleep, and it did not help in me sleeping. It actually kind of got me a little awake because he sort of missed the point of majority of our videos and only really responds to laws and legality, which half of my video and half of lots of other people's videos weren't about the legality of it. It was about the morals of it. But I don't want to get too deep into that. I don't really want to waste your time, but I do want to preface by stating, you watching behind the camera, I can see you through your webcam. You are not subscribed already, like you should be, so why don't you just go down and click that red button with the post notification bell, so you will never miss an upload on this channel, and it would just support the channel a lot, and it would be a really big thanks. But without further ado, I'm gonna get into the BabaStreams video because oh boy do I have a lot to talk about.
His balls of steel. He just doxed somebody. He doxed a bro. Isn't she a monkey?
He just doxed her.
Okay, yeah, I just looked it up. Damn, bro, like
subscribers.
And he just doxed. The point
jellybeans.
wasn't that you were doxing. The
The
point was that you were encouraging and platforming.
What is going on, you guys? My name's Baba, and today is another very serious video that we need to go through. Now, first thing I want to mention is that I've been seeing all the comments and I've been seeing all the videos.
Look, Mom, grab the camera. Grab the goddamn camera. It's me in BabaStreams videos, guys. Now, I wonder if he'll actually address my criticism. Because the exact same clip that he put in this video, that little intro segment, has me directly stating that the point was that you weren't doxing them, that you were encouraging and platforming these doxers as well as popularizing it as a whole. So let's hope he actually responds to that criticism instead of going over the legality of it.
Being made about me. And today I'm here to make a statement, but as well as apologize to Jellybean in this video because I do understand this is very serious for her. But before I do, obviously I do want to clear the air on some things that are being said about me, because many people take these commentary YouTubers channels seriously, and I understand that because, you know, usually it's a creator just talking by the heart about controversy that happened and gave their opinion, and I guess a lot of them didn't do the full-on research on it.
Going into this video, Baba directly contradicts this claim and is sort of a hypocrite. Now, I'm not going to go full on because if I'm going to be entirely honest here, talking about two different research, you know, things like with the legality and Jellybean's face and the situation research. But the irony of telling someone else that they aren't doing research when you have done no research into a situation that you directly made a public video about on your YouTube channel with a platform that has about over 100,000 subs is irony at its best.
And I'm not gonna lie, some of you guys did do.
Guys, we all know who he's talking about here. It's obviously me.
But today I'll be answering everything that they said and putting myself basically under trial. I know, kind of crazy. To be honest, I didn't want to do it this way, but honestly, it got to the point where, let's say, harassment got involved and people were harassing me left and right because they originally thought I was the original doxer. First video that we're gonna see here, and it was actually, funny enough, a TikTok that was made about me trying to basically sum everything up. So here it is.
This is the guy that doxed Jellybean. Let me explain. BabaStreams is a YouTube content creator that claims to be the first person to start the PNGTuber genre.
Okay, so from the TikTok alone, first thing I want to mention is that I never claimed in any video I was the first PNG YouTuber.
Baba, you can't be serious. This is possibly one of the worst representations and summaries of any situation I've ever heard. First of all, funnily enough, yes, it is a TikTok. That is probably one of the worst platforms you can use as a valid video that's a summary. Second of all, they have this sneak background music, the dun dun dun, which is always used in irony or satire. Third of all, this is not a good summary of the situation, and I understand you're not saying that us commentary YouTubers were saying it, but saying that it was any form of a summary would be a bald-faced lie, because you go on to criticize it yourself. You're picking at low-hanging fruit here, Baba. Something that's obviously incorrect that everyone here in this situation can agree on is incorrect, false, and just a very bad video. Probably a joke video if I'm gonna be entirely honest. We can all agree that that's bad. You're not using anyone else's video as a response to that.
Now, finally, we're gonna get straight into the main thing that I think all of you guys came in here for, and this is gonna be a long one, so I hope you guys got ready for this. The main question that everyone is asking me, and I can't get enough of people asking me this, but did I dox Jellybean? Now, I'm gonna let you guys actually answer this one, because I'm gonna be honest, at this point, I guess many people have a different meaning of doxing.
Oh, here, Baba, choose me. I'm raising my hand loud. I'm raising my hand high enough. I was the first one to raise my hand while we were sitting on the carpet in front of the smartboard. Guys, come on. I'm gonna answer by saying, no, you did not dox Jellybean. What you did do is give a platform to the doxers and publicize and popularize the dox. Also, I agree with you. There is no other definition of doxing. It's one set thing. It's one set law. There's only one set definition. I perfectly agree with you. But that wasn't my point, and that wasn't a lot of the bigger commentators' points. Our point was that it was just a not good thing to do, and kind of an asshole move, I'm gonna be 100% honest, putting their face in the video, when if you did the slightest amount of research into any video possible, like for instance, even my videos, Jaden's videos, any other commentator that's talked about jellybean, you would know that they had gotten doxed, and they are not comfortable with this photo being on the internet, but you didn't do the time and the effort just to see that that was the reality.
That's like me saying, if my mom posted a photo on Facebook about me, and I wanted it private and not in any video, but it was already on the damn internet for everyone to see, it wouldn't be considered private information. I think that's like the main thing that many people get confused about, especially when you guys are on the internet. And I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but it's not like I did some in-depth research to find this photo. I'm gonna be brutally honest here. I literally just searched up Jellybean's face, and it was the first thing that popped up. So for all the people saying, oh, like, you know what you did? You spreaded the damn virus, bro. Or for example, what Poncho did, saying,
He still spread it.
he still spread it, bro. That's the thing. I'm sorry to break it to you, Poncho, and to every Jellybean fan out there, and even to Jellybean herself, I'm sorry to break it to you guys. It's literally a Google search result.
This is the probably worst argument I've ever seen responding to anything like this. Baba, this was stupid. This was genuinely dumb. Wanna know what else is a Google search result? If you actually, I don't know, maybe watched a YouTube video that's talking about the situation from these commentary YouTubers that you're responding to, maybe, and maybe, just maybe, you'd know that they had gotten doxed. They didn't face reveal, they gotten doxed. Also, the issue wasn't that it's a Google search result. The issue wasn't that, like, that. You're missing the point, and every point you try to respond to. You're just missing the point. It's not that it's Google's fault. It's not Google's fault, it's your fault. You had a lack of information, even though you could have had direct contact with Jellybean. You guys are on the same level of standing. I've had conversations with Jellybean, and I have 6K subs on YouTube, guys. I'm not some big shot, and I've still had conversations with someone much, much larger than me. So it wouldn't be that weird and wacky to claim that you could just, I don't know, DM them on Twitter. And also, he dwells on the point of, like, the spreading thing, and then just goes on to a whole new point in general in an attempt to respond to it. The issue isn't that it was a Google search result. You didn't even respond to Poncho's point. You said that it was a Google search result. Poncho said that you were spreading it openly on your platform. That's what you failed to realize, buddy. The issue wasn't where you got it from. The issue wasn't how you got it. It's the fact that you put it on the channel without realizing the repercussions that it would cause for other people. It was an asshole move. That we're not saying that you did something illegal. We're saying that it was a really not okay thing to do without Jellybean's consent to putting it in the video in the first place.
And don't get me wrong, I do understand the main factor of she wanted it private. I understand that photo she did not expect to be released to the internet, and she wanted it to be only for her and her herself, or her family, or, you know, whoever ends up actually owning that photo. They can technically do whatever they want with the photo. And if they decide to publish that photo, then I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, it's not private information if it's now public.
You're missing the point. It just shows a lack of research and ignorance, even when responding to a situation like this. The lack of research on the actual situation, because allegedly Baba goes into, like, the fact that they brought in lawyers for this video to find out the legality of photo sharing and doxing. But again, you are missing the point. We don't care about the legality entirely. It's the moral construct of doing this to someone without their consent. The point isn't that Jellybean wanted it private. The point is that Jellybean just didn't like it being out there because they didn't expect it, which you could fall under it being private, but they also just didn't want the photo out there. Maybe they just didn't want the photo in general.
I think that's the main thing many people are confused about. What does published information mean? Because many people were saying this was private information when it was actually public information. And
that is not the issue. The issue is not whether it's public information or not. The issue is, you did a lack of research, you were ignorant, and did not take into account or consider Jellybean's feelings or what they felt about in this situation about all of this, despite you making a video about it. It's in this situation, which I don't want to judge your whole character off of one situation, because I don't think you're like that. I don't think you're a bad person, but it shows a clear sign that you are the human embodiment of pure ignorance. I might as well just start skipping these argument parts, because it's just the same thing over and over, and at this point it's going through through one ear and out the other. Right, I'm going full cartoon, like Toon Force, Luffy Gear 5 mode. Like those train whistle steams are coming out of my ear holes right now because I'm getting so fumed over this video. Like, public or not, it's a shitty thing to do when they get doxxed, when they're private info, well, not private info because you like to think otherwise. Let's say, for instance, their info that they personally did not want being out there and they had no control of it being out there. Let's say, for instance, they didn't want that published and then they got doxxed. So you're making the argument because they got doxxed, it's free game now. Like, even if it's not illegal, again, that's the point you're missing. It's that you're morally just an asshole. The point is that you did something bad and tried to justify yourself on it tenfold. You don't listen to what we are criticizing you for. You're just assuming things off of blank statements that are made by people from time to time in the video. Because you want to know why? You're not focusing on the main points of the criticism because you don't want to respond to it. Which, honestly, that's fine. But don't make a response video to a situation where there's criticism involved and not respond to the criticism and only respond to the legality side of things. I understand majority of the harassment is saying that you are the doxer, but us same people who actually have the balls to put it on the internet in a formally made video are laughing at you right now because that's not the points that we made.
And especially when I used it for my video, there was, like, should I mention, a lot of older videos before mine was ever made that showed Jellybean's face.
I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm done with this guy. Oh, Baba, no. Baba, black sheep. I don't know how the nursery rhyme goes. I'm done. I'm done. I actually need a coke. I'm seething right now. I'm actually seething because bro, there's no way. All right. Okay. Baba, it does not matter who did it before you. You are making an excuse for putting this in your video. You are making oh my god, you're making an excuse. You are making a big excuse for putting it in your video stating that, well, other people did it, so why are you attacking me? Baba, you have the biggest platform. You have the most value behind what you say and what you show onto your platform. You are more influential than me, than almost a lot of the other people that made these sorts of videos about Jellybean's face. Might I add that all of the commentators that are bigger than you had the, I don't know, common human decency to censor her face. So it does not matter what some 13-year-old on TikTok posted about Jellybean's face. You are at the point where you have a lot more value behind your words than that 13-year-old on TikTok posting her face.
And as much as I do understand, yes, I do have a big platform and stuff, and, you know, I should be using it for the power of good and not promote that stuff. I'm sorry to break it to you. What's public information is public information.
Baba, please listen to people's arguments when you make a response video next time to your drama. You want to know what? DM me on Twitter. I'll give you my Discord, and we can go over how to respond to things as together. Don't worry, dude. I'm a commentary YouTuber. We can make the perfect duo. I can help you respond to your situations if you ever have drama. You know, I can give you some tips, right? And the trade-off is that I don't have to see you publicly embarrass yourself like this. I also want to state that this information from Baba that's coming out of his mouth, like saying like, oh, well, these laws and this laws, you know, they're not even entirely wrong. It's just the fact that he's missing the point of everyone else's criticism that really gets me going.
No, it was a leaked dox, or even if it was a photo that someone else took and ended up posting on the internet and people found out it was her from either her just showing her snippets of her eyes or anything like that and kind of connecting the dots together and realized that that photo was Jellybean. I'm sorry to break it to you guys. Overall, it was a public photo that, like I said earlier, was a literal Google search result.
I promise you, this is the last time I make a clip, I record a clip on this argument, this same argument that it's public information. I promise this is the last one. I promise, because he reiterates it 50 fucking times in this video and I'm gonna lose it. Baba, you acknowledge that you have a big platform and that you hold more value behind your words. It doesn't matter what's public or not. It's the fact that you're promoting it. You're acknowledging that it exists and you're showing it to your fan base. It doesn't matter that it's public or not. You're just showing it to even more people. They're gonna find out eventually. Who knows about that? But now you've defined it.
So, I mean, you guys can say any way you want, and you guys can always 100% disagree. And funny enough, Jellybean, if you're hearing this, and like Poncho said,
good luck when she comes to sue you, bro. She got that YouTube money now.
She got that YouTube money. And as much as I do agree, you probably do, I will gladly go to court.
Now, I don't have much of a problem with this clip. Some of the points that he does bring up is valid. But the one that says even if someone else took the photo and posted it online is wrong, or at least take this claim with a grain of salt. But I believe taking photos without someone's consent can be against the law, depending on where you live, of course, and the sort of guidelines that follow by there. But it can still be illegal if you take someone's photo without consent, and especially posting it online. Baba does not know how to understand concepts of what people are saying. Poncho was obviously, and I mean obviously, joking. This is literally a nothing point. I'm skipping it.
And also, to all the commentary YouTubers that did talk upon that video, I just want to mention, you guys talking about it did technically make people go to the video. So wouldn't that, technically speaking, consider spreading the dox in the first place?
Commentary YouTubers, and you won't understand this because you are not a commentary YouTuber. We take this into account in every single video we create on the platform, and I can almost say that for 100% fact for almost every commentary YouTuber on this platform. And also, multiple are videos that are on sensitive situations that would cause people a bunch of harassment. We put disclaimers in our videos just so that people will not get harassed. There will probably be one at the start of this video. Also, it's not our responsibility what the YouTube viewer does. They watch our video and they make a decision based on their own opinion on the situation. If they decide to follow our opinion, then that is on them. It is not our responsibility what they do afterwards. As content creators, we like to encourage the lack of harassment, and like to encourage the lack of everything in videos, and we denounce these people in our videos. That's what the whole point of our videos were to denounce you because of this action. Our videos directly go against what you are stating right now. Ironically enough, it is not our responsibility what the YouTube viewer does after they watch our content. After they leave our video, it's essentially wraps.
Very, very interesting. If you think about it in logical terms, I mean, I don't know. That's the way you guys do it. So
no. We think of it in logical terms when we need to think of it in logical terms, and this is not one of those scenarios. We think of it in subjective terms, buddy. We give opinions on the internet. We don't think in logical terms. We're not thinking that everyone here has the same morality, everyone here has the same sort of general things for general baseline consensus for every situation. Everyone has their different opinions. That's sort of the whole point of our content, buddy. I don't want to make it seem like I'm talking down on you or anything, because again, I don't hate you, but this situation is buffoonery, especially on your part.
Am I targeting children with my content? This is the number one thing I think everyone asks, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna flat out just say it. No, I do not target children.
This is a little side tangent in Baba's video that I don't really care for, but I do want to say, to be fair, you are on the platform TikTok, and that is the most prepubescent 8th grader platform I think has been ever created. Again, you've never set a straight demographic for your videos up until this point, so you could have very well been aiming for adults or like teenagers in their late ages of teenagers, whatever. You could have been aiming for that from the beginning. But yeah, this is essentially a side tangent that has nothing to do with my video or his.
These are my little analytics for it, and unless kids are lying about their age, then technically speaking, that's not my issue, and I can't choose who watches my content.
You're speaking so technical in this video, and again, I'm just only using this as a demonstration of all the points you've made in your video. You're speaking so technically. You're acting like you don't have a base knowledge for anything, even though you're a YouTuber of what, 3 years at this point? You know kids are lying about their age on YouTube. That's literally just a thing that happens. That's how they can watch mature content. To state that technically speaking it's not your problem, even though you have well knowledge on it and I know it for a fact, like, sure, your point is valid there, but that's only really technically speaking. If we're really going from a standpoint as you as a person, you clearly know that these people are likely lying about their age. Which again, I don't really care that you have platform stuff for kids. It's just that, like, you're speaking so technical in this video. You know,
basically clearing the air and saying it with my chest what I need to say. There is one final thing I want to say, and this one I think is the one everyone's been waiting for, and that is my apology to Jellybean. Jellybean, if you are listening to this, I want to mention that I'm sorry that I put a published photo of you on my video. I understand that you didn't want your face out there and you wanted your face to be private and just people focus on you for who you are, and I understand that you wanted to not show your face to the internet, same way Dream doesn't, and same way many other YouTubers don't show their face until they feel comfortable with it. I'm sorry that ended up coming early for you because someone decided to dox your photo, and obviously it became, like I said, a Google search result. And honestly, it wasn't my place to put it in my video, so I did cut it out of my video just to let you know. But at the same time though, welcome to the world of being a creator, where private information is hard to really hold on to as you start gaining popularity of any sort. And at the same time, it's not my place to say or show anything, so this was my last video on you. And to anyone else, commentary YouTubers or any sort of other YouTubers, or even just you guys watching right now this video is that I understand my content is cringy, and I understand that what I do is just absolutely weird. But you gotta understand, the cringiest of content creators always end up the most successful of content creators. Anyways, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Peace.
You know what? That last clip was very valid, honestly. If I'm going to be 100% blatantly honest here, that's the first time I've seen Baba show the personality in this video. That's the first time he's actually shown, like, not technically speaking, just a subjective view on a situation and an actual apology. So I very much appreciate that, and I respect that. So that was very genuine, and I'm proud that he did that. But the rest of this video, I'm still standing by. It's a fucking mess. That about ends this for this video. Baba, I do not hate you by any means, and I don't encourage anything to happen to you. You seem like a cool creator, and especially from the looks of your Twitter, you don't seem like a bad person. It's just that in this situation, you sort of screwed up in my opinion. But then again, that's just my opinion. If you want to see another video exactly just like this one that I've made on my channel before, then just go up in the card that should be shown on screen right now to see another one of these videos, and I'd just really help out the channel a lot, and you get free content. Subbing would also be a great help to the channel and my goal to reaching 10K before the end of the year. And go follow my Twitter in case you ever miss an upload. But yeah, that's about it. Bye.